Please do not listen to this recording whilst driving. If you would like to make yourself comfortable and gently allow your eyes to close. Now, in a few moments' time, I am going to tell you a story, but not just any normal story. This is a very special story, because as you listen to the sound of my voice and hear every word I say, word by word that you hear me say, you will have a very special ability, because every word, each and every single word that you hear me say, you will be able to visualize. You will be able to picture in your mind. You will be able to see so clearly in your minds, in your heads. It will be very much the same as when you are dreaming when you sleep at night, because you will be able to see so clearly inside your minds. You may even wonder if you actually are dreaming every single word that you hear me say, word for word. And not only will you be able to see very clearly the story, word for word, that I tell you, you will be able to hear all of the sounds in your mind, in your head. You will be able to hear all the sounds around you as if you were hearing them out loud for real. And you will be able to feel in your mind and in your body. You'll be able to feel every part of the story that I tell you. And this means that the story I tell you will be much more special than any story you may have heard before. Now, I would like you to visualize and see in your mind now that you are on a farm. You are stood in the yard of a farmyard. And you look around you and you can see the house where the farmer lives, with his wife. And as you look to your left and to your right. You can see that there is a path in front of you. So you begin to follow the path, and you notice the path is stony and pebbly, and you feel the stones beneath your shoes as you walk along. And you see the long grass, green grass around you here and there. And as you follow and walk down this stony path, you come to a row of wooden sheds. But they are not just wooden sheds. They are where the farmer keeps all of his animals. And as you come to these wooden sheds, you notice that there are open windows, but no glass in the windows. It's just an open hole that has been cut on the sides of the sheds, like windows, so the farmer can see and reach through into the sheds when he feeds the animals. And as you walk closer and look through the window spaces, you see there is hay and straw, and you notice there are some pigs, and the pigs are all laying together in a pile, laying over each other in a pile of pigs, making various grunts, piggy grunts, as they move around in their positions as they lay on top of each other. And then you look into the next shed along, and you notice there are cows. There's a group of 5 cows, and you can see their udders underneath them where their milk comes out, and you hear their noises, as they go moo over and over again. And in the next shed along, this shed is much bigger than the other 2, and you notice that the shed actually leads onto quite a large grassy pen where all the sheep are kept. and there are quite a lot of sheep. Some are in the large shed and some are walking around their pen, and you see their white fluffy wool on their bodies, and you hear their sounds, meh, meh. So you continue down this pathway a little further, and you see the stable where all the horses are kept. And there's a beautiful pair of black horses in the stable. Jet black horses in the stable. And as you continue along this path, you see there are some chickens running loose. And there's a rooster, a male chicken, with his big red piece of skin that hangs from his neck. And as all of the other chickens just run around the farmyard along the path, you can hear the rooster cock-a-doodle-doo over and over again. And you see a pond up ahead that has quite a lot of ducks swimming on the pond. Brown ducks and green ducks with the green necks. And you notice just ahead there are two dogs, collie dogs, that very soon it will be time for them to take all of the sheep into one of the main fields. The farmer will come when he is ready, and the dogs will help him take all of the sheep into one of the main fields. And as you continue along the farmyard path, you notice there's a group of farm cats on the farm that live wild. They're feral and wild, and they live on the farmyard. And there's about 8 of these black cats just sat around. And you walk a little bit further past the group of black cats. You walk a little further, and in front of you now, to your absolute amazement at the sight of a pure, bright, beautiful white cat that has beautiful long white hair and beautiful bright blue eyes, and the beautiful pure bright white cat looks up at you and looks you in the eye. And you approach this beautiful cat and you put your hand out to stroke its face. And the beautiful bright white cat rubs its nose on your hand, and all of a sudden you feel a tingling sensation in your hand. And when you look at your hand, to your amazement, you see a magical golden coin that you are now holding in your hands. And then when you look up away from your hands, the beautiful, pure, bright white cat had disappeared in the blink of an eye. So as you continue your walk through the farmyard, the path along the farm, you come to a beautiful stone well, and you look down the well and it has water in the bottom, and you can see there are coins in the water at the bottom that people have put there. They've put coins in the well because this well is a wishing well. So you decide you would like to use your golden magic coin that the beautiful white cat gave you to make a magical wish. So you toss your golden coin into the well. Now you can make a wish. Make a wish now. Wish for anything you like. And you must keep your wish a secret and do not tell anyone, because the law of magic says if you tell anyone what you wished for, your wish might not come true. So you keep your wish a secret. And now your visit to the farm has now finished, and it's time for you to make your way back down the pathway that you came, past the group of black cats, past all the sheds that had all the animals, past the dogs that you saw waiting for the farmer, and back to where you could see the farmer's house. And now you can open your eyes. Open your eyes now. And you can very much look forward to your wish coming true.